Hello everybody, we are at the Indian Supercross Racing League and today marks the start of something really big in the country. Something that has never happened before in the country in such magnitude. And with me right now I have Elena. She is among the only female riders who are going to showcase her talent over here today in Pune. So I have her with me. She's pretty gutsy. I saw her riding yesterday and she was damn good. So I'm expecting big things from her today. So I'll have a conversation with her, a quick one at that. So Elena, how tough is it, to be a woman in a man's world? Because I feel Supercross racing is more of a man's event, though it's not right to put it that way, but it is that. It is like that. However unfortunate it is, ये ऐसा ही है. तो एलिना कितना दिक्कत होता है as a woman racer?
As a woman, yes, it's very difficult. As even as being a Muslim too, the relatives don't let us go out. We are supposed to be in the burqas, so they expect us to do girly stuff. But I have chose this sport because it's my passion and I love the sport. I even love flying. So, and the relatives also say, what would happen if she gets a fracture? She should sit at home and all these kind of stuff, which annoys me. So it's very difficult to hear all those stuff. And yeah.
So Elena, you're 13, right?
Yes, I'm 13.
So for how long have you been racing?
I've been racing for 3.5 years.
And from where did this idea of racing, or what excited you about it, that you took to it? And who was among the first people to actually support you? Your father, your mother, कि बेटा जाओ करो, हम साथ हैं तुम्हारे. Please.
Actually, it's my father and mom. It's a long story. So, at first, my dad had a superbike, Kawasaki Z800. He used to take me on rides, and I was 9 years at that time. It was November, December 2019, 18. So at that time, I asked my dad, "Dad, can I please get one more bike? Even I like riding." So the Chinese chota sa bike aata hai na, so that was my first bike, and I seized the engine of that. He bought me another other engine of it. I seized that too. So then he decided, oh, she has guts. Yeah, she can ride. And I asked my dad, I showed him videos. I asked him that, can I please go racing like this? I like racing and stuff. And then we upgraded the bikes, and then we went on races.
Why Supercross and why not other formats of racing?
Supercross because it's unique. No girl has ever done it. I'm the only girl who has completed the nationals too, won places in that, and I also like flying. I know some techniques and yeah.
Whenever you're a part of a team, Alina, like most of them are men.
Yes.
So, what is the talk going around? Do you feel a little, sidelined in any which way?
I don't feel any sideline because I'm also involved in it, like many of the time. So, yeah.
Right. And you're a young girl, Elena.
Yes.
Right. How do you balance, studies and racing?
Studies, actually, I talk to my principal. He gives me, holidays. He gives me the holidays, and after that, I do cover up my studies with the teachers too.
Physically and mentally, how challenging is it?
It's very challenging mentally too, physically too. If you don't have fitness, you cannot do this kind of sport. And mentally, you have to be peace and calmful before the race so that you can perform well.
Just before the interview started,
Yes.
we were speaking and you told me you had about 5 fractures.
Yes.
तो जब एक फ्रैक्चर होता है, मुझे पता है क्योंकि मेरा पिछला साल एक फ्रैक्चर हुआ था लेग में, पहला स्प्रिंग टेनिस. तो जब फ्रैक्चर होता है तब लगभग ना एक यू बिकम वेरी नेगेटिव एज अ पर्सन. यू फील यही सब कुछ खत्म है. तो आपके साथ भी ऐसा हुआ होगा, शायद और मैं रेस नहीं कर पाऊंगा.
नहीं, ऐसा कुछ नहीं हुआ. The next moment when I fell and my dad took me to the car, there were 2 people carrying me. The first fracture here, the bicep, 3 cracks. First fracture, I pressed the front pick and I fell in front flip जैसे. So at that time, Dad, I won't leave racing. Please forgive me. This is the first fall and all that stuff I told my dad. But the first thing I told is, Dad, I'm never gonna leave racing, and yeah.
Also, Alina, I feel this is a rich man's sport,
Yes.
The bikes are pretty expensive, you need the tracks and all of that. How tough is it,
It is very tough. Like my dad, it's actually not that personal, but he has taken out all his personal funds for me. He has sold another house of his just for me. And actually, we don't have anything personal left to.
So have you not approached the government
We
for
have
funds
approached,
and
yes.
sponsorships?
Yes, we have. We are still trying for it.
So what is the response? It's negative.
Response not yet come from some sides.
What are you expecting? What are your expectations from the Supercross today?
I expect myself to perform better on the track too, because yeah, it's the first time happening in India, and in Bangalore there's no such track like this. And the MRF races too, everything is just single jumps and tables. So we are used to all of that. This track is the first time I'm riding it, and it'll be a bit challenging for me.
Elena, you are young. You must be having a lot of friends. So how do you chill out? Like with your female friends or let's say male friends.
Actually, to be real, I don't have a lot of friends.
Okay.
Just 2, 3, 4. That's it.
Okay.
Fathers don't even speak to me that much.
Okay. And what is the impression your friends have in school, like your classmates, or you just don't attend classes? What is it?
No, I do attend classes, and I do take holidays too because of the races, and
Okay.
I have an exception for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for
Thank
speaking
you.
with me today, Elena. I wish you all the best for today
Thank you,
and for
thank
your
you.
future. Thank you so much.
Thank you.